Welcome. I am marketing expert and business coach Melissa Kellogg Lueck, and this is the Doing Business Like a Woman podcast, where we are exploring and teaching you how women are reinventing the way business is done and money is made to help you create greater impact and financial freedom, one business at a time. Well, hello, friends. How's it going? How are you, ladies? Hope you're having a fabulous day. Thank you for being here. Happy fall. We had the, I can't say the word, autumnal equinox over this past week. And so here we are in fall. So it was so funny. I was talking to a gal recently about fall, and she had just moved to Colorado a couple of years ago from Florida. And so I was asking her what she thought of it. And she was saying how much she loves fall and the change of the seasons, because everything changes, in our area. It's like the weather changes, your wardrobe changes. It's almost like the smell outside changes. It's like that crisp fall smell. The flavors change, the menu changes, and like there's all these changes that happen. And as someone that grew up here and has lived most of my life in places with seasons, I hadn't really thought about it like that. And so it was really neat. I was like, oh yeah, it is really fun, because it really becomes a marker in the year and just keeps things interesting when you get to get out your fall clothes. And for me, I love pumpkin spice coffee, and so all those fun things. So I hope wherever you are as fall is beginning, that you are enjoying it in your own way. And so I wanted to talk with you today about your energy and share with you a major shift for me, and really a breakthrough for me around energy and around my energy to do my work, and something. And so it kind of goes along with a story. And so I want to just dive right in. So I had been thinking, as my business is really going through a lot of growth and changes this year. And so as it's growing, I keep thinking more about being a fully booked private coach. And I have been fully booked in the past, but I haven't been fully booked in a while. And so as I look at my calendar and as clients are coming, and I'm absolutely loving every single one of them. So shout out to you. If you're my client, I love you. And so I'm just loving seeing all the growth and seeing the women come into my practice and getting to really work with them. But then as I was thinking about being fully booked and what that would mean and how many women that would mean I have on my books each week, the thought I actually had was, I don't want that. And it wasn't a thought of I don't want the clients. It's like, I don't want my calendar to be that packed and that busy, right? And so it's no mystery that I haven't created that yet again for myself, that my practice isn't full, right? Because subconsciously I didn't want it. I don't want that. And so it's something that as I'm growing and as I'm going through so much really intense personal growth and coaching this year, I really had to address, because the business side of me and my coach's heart want all the people. I want to be able to help all the people, right? I want to be able to help hundreds of thousands of women make money doing what they love and love their life in the process. I really, really want that. So this subconscious thought of, but I don't want to be too busy, was really limiting me, right? And so I knew it was something that I needed to work on. And I wanted to share this with you today, share this story, and share how I've been working through this, because I think it's one of the limitations that we place on ourselves. We tell ourselves, and we kind of live into this set amount of energy and time and capacity that we think we have. But as I began to explore this in my own journey and with my coach, I learned that it was really more about my identity and what I believed that I was capable of. So, once we get to that bleeding edge of what we think we're capable of, if we still want to do more, which I do, then it's going to require growth. And growth is rarely comfortable, right? And so it reminded me, and as I was thinking about and making notes for talking to you today, it reminds me of becoming a mom, right? And so some of you may relate to that, or any time in your life where you have to really grow in your capacity and your capability. But for me, it reminds me of when I became a mom for the first time. And before I had kids, I felt like I was already very busy, right? Busy with my work, busy with my romantic relationship, busy and or husband, because he was around. I don't know. That's really weird how I said that. Anyhow, but I was already busy, right? And so, but at the same time, I also prided myself in my ability to sleep and needing lots of rest and sleep to function well. And then along comes my daughter as a baby, right? And then my son. And if you have experienced or know someone that's had children, there's a lot less sleep available, right? And so and a lot more to do, a lot less sleep available. And so I had to change my capacity and what I was capable of around, how much sleep I needed. And I had to keep two kids alive and run my business. That's a lot. And so I did it. They're still alive. My business is still alive, and I'm still here. So my capacity shifted. It changed. And with that, my identity changed as well, because I then was a mom, then became a mom and an entrepreneur. And I realized through that experience of having young kids that I could do everything I needed to do, keep the kids alive, keep my business alive and running on 6 hours of sleep in a 24-hour period. And, even that's a limitation in and of itself, right? But if you would have told me 5 years prior, you're going to, have two young kids and a growing business and do it all, I would have said you're crazy. Like, there's no way I can do that. I don't want to do that. Right? But I just think about this as an example of when the opportunity presents us, when the invitation is there to grow our capacity and grow our energy, it is possible to do it. And so if this has been a limitation for you where you feel like you don't have enough energy to do all the things, this is what I want to offer you today is when I came up against this year, I then asked myself, how is it possible that I could expand my capacity for more clients so that I then become available to help all the women that I feel I'm called to help? Because I feel like I'm called to help, like I said earlier, hundreds of thousands of women grow their businesses. And so if I allow my capacity to remain what it is now, then I'd have to live on the earth for a long, long time. And I'm not a spring chicken, right? So either I have to abandon my calling of helping more women than I'm helping now, or I need to expand my capacity and my energy to help them in order to be able to serve in the world like I feel I'm called to serve. And so that process led me to what came next, which is really where the magic is. So if you know me, I'm a woman of faith and I'm a little woo. But what I realized is that in actuality, the truth is I have infinite capacity and energy, if I'm not relying on myself to create the energy, if it's not based on my physical capacity and my physical energy, right? So, what I mean by that is my physical body is limited in energy, right? Based on how much sleep I get, if I've eaten enough or consumed enough calories, right? The level of physical stress I'm under, if I'm sick or fighting pain or fighting illness, right? So our physical bodies are very limited. They have a limited capacity. But what really broke this open for me was my coach asked me why I want to increase my capacity, why I want to increase my energy. And bam, that's when the magic hit me. That once I connect to my why, once I connect to my purpose, my vision, and why I want to expand my energy and connect into that, then I am afforded unlimited capacity, unlimited energy, because I will always figure out how to serve every woman that wants my help. I will, right? I have a specific way. I'm a private coach now, but as that expands, I will figure out a way to add more and add more and add more so I can serve more women, because that's what I believe I'm called to do, right? So if I'm called to help women make all the money they want doing what they love, then I am simply a conduit, like a conduit of energy, a conduit of service and love to fulfill that mission that flows through me. So I don't have to create the energy. I don't have to create the energy. Let that sink in. You don't have to create the energy. All you have to do is allow that energy to flow through you. And I am allowing the energy to flow through me, right? So my responsibility to however many women are sent my way to serve, my responsibility is to remain open, to trust that I will always have plenty of energy to serve them, because all I'm doing is letting the energy flow through me to lift them up. So you don't have to be limited by the energy that you think you do or don't have. This is available to all of you. This is available to you. If you have a business, I believe you are called to do it. We don't become entrepreneurs accidentally, right? And if we did become one accidentally, we quit really quick because it's hard. It's not a life we choose because it's easy and fun. It requires deep conviction and deep desire to have an impact and leave a legacy. It is work, right? And it's so fulfilling and it's so energizing, and just, you're living your best life, okay? But it's still work. And don't let anyone tell you that it doesn't require personal growth to be an entrepreneur. As I always say, personal growth is as much a part of building a business than financial growth. And they're tied. I believe they're tied, right? But that's another topic for another day. But every new level of your entrepreneurial journey will require a new level of energy, a new level of capacity and capability on your part. So, and I know you are up to the challenge. All you have to do is believe it's possible, and then connect to that energy source, that why. Why do you want to have the capacity? Why do you want to have the energy? You want to have the energy to serve the people. You want to have the energy to grow a family, to have great relationships, to have a rich, enriching, fulfilling life, right? So your energy source is what compels you to do your work, right? What's your why? Connect back to your why. What is the change that you seek to make in the world? So we have to connect back to that day after day. Every day for me, I spend time in the morning before sunrise, before everyone else gets up. This is what I'm doing. I'm connecting back to my why. And it's not just about my business, it's about my life, my family, my legacy, right? the life I want to live. And so we connect back to that why every day. And on some days, the hard days, my friends, we're connecting back to that why minute by minute, right? We're taking ourselves, our mission, our vision seriously. And I'm not talking about running yourself into the ground with hustle. Because as you expand your energetic capacity, you don't have to run your physical self into the ground in order to serve at higher and higher levels. It's all about connecting back to the why, connecting back to your value, and serving at a deeper level, right? So think about how this could be possible for you. How is it possible that what you currently believe is your capacity is only a drop in the bucket of what you're actually capable of? That's so fun to think about, right? And I believe that your capacity is limitless. How could that be possible? That your capacity, your energy, how is it possible your energy is limitless? Right? It's only when we break free of our current limitations that we have, whatever we think is limiting us, and believe for yourself that you can entertain a whole new level of capability and impact and income, that you can actually make it happen. If you're just resigned to letting your limitations keep you where you are, they will keep you where you are. So I can say, for me, this shift has been one of the most important for me in my life, and definitely in my business to date. And I'm so excited. As a result, I feel like, and I'm seeing, the floodgates are just opening up. Floodgates of opportunities, of clients, of ideas, of service, of creativity. It's all just opening up. And it's so amazing how when one thing breaks loose in your life, so many other areas break loose as well. Like, I was sitting on the couch the other night and watching TV with my family. And I don't know why that came to me, but it's just like, just so many things are just breaking loose in my life as a result of this one breakthrough, one realization. So I want to offer this to you as well. If you'd like to expand your capacity in your business and still be able to fill it, or to identify what's standing in the way of you making the money and the impact you want to be making, doing what you love, let's talk about it. I would love to help you identify what your limitations are, what your obstacles are, how we want to address those. I can help you get crystal clear and create a roadmap for getting where you want to go. And if that's something that you want to do with me, you can visit my website and book a call. There's a big old book a call button right on the homepage of my website, or reach out to me on the socials via DM and we'll set up a one-on-one call, because I know your capacity, your energy, your ability to make change in this world is unlimited. But it's only unlimited if you believe it's unlimited, right? And so I would love to help you just expand your capacity to achieve your vision, to make all of your dreams come true, and just really live an amazing, amazing life. And so I wanted to share this with you today. It's been something that has been on my heart, and like I said, has made huge change for me, but it's taken me a little while to kind of, I guess, learn how to articulate it and to talk about it. So this is the first time I've really talked about it in this way. And so I'd love to hear from you how this lands, if this is something that has been helpful and of value to you. And we are nearing probably by the time you listen to this, we will be in the fourth quarter of 2024. And I want to just encourage you that it's not too late in the year to achieve the goal you set And even if you didn't set a goal, it's not too late in the year to set a really exciting goal for Q4 and go out and get her done. And I would love to work with you on that. And so what I'm doing, I'm committed to throughout the rest of this year is really focusing on helping you to let go of these limitations and really lean in to this fourth quarter of the year and gain momentum and get ready for 2025, but get ready from a place of really expanding your capacity, expanding your energy, expanding your business, even in the fourth quarter. It's completely available to you. And so I invite you to come right along with me. This is what I'm doing. I have a big goal I'm working toward for the end of the year. And so I'm in it with you, my friends. So come along. Let's go do some big, bold, amazing things and have a lot of fun doing it, because that's what this entrepreneurial journey is all about. So I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day. And thank you so much for being here. And I look forward to seeing you again next time. Bye. Hey, if you like this podcast, I want to invite you to become part of my community by signing up for my Friday Selly. The link is in the show notes. Each Friday, I'm going to deliver to your inbox my weekly celebration, as well as my thoughts on the latest in business and marketing. I want to keep you in the know about my upcoming events, free trainings, book clubs, all the fun things, even some free gifts. And of course, I'm going to let you know about these new podcast episodes. I'll see you there.